Pete, this is Dawn. Hey, I'm here at the house on Redwall, and I just wanted to give you a brief overview kind of the outside and the lay of the land before we head inside, so that you kind of get an idea of what your surroundings would be like that you can't necessarily see online. So if we take a quick peek here at the house itself, it is sitting on the property on a diagonal, so this side of the house is facing more of a northeasterly direction, where this is facing about southwest. Not quite, it's a little in between that and a due west and a due east. So just to give you a little kind of heads up with the orientation of the property, you can see that you have your power lines for the house off here to the northeast corner. And then of course they have the drive here that goes all the way around to the back side of the house. We do have cement block skirting here. The house is in really good shape so far from everything that I've seen. Again, it is a newer home, so 2003 construction. To take a look to the south of the property, you have over here this mountain range, which are the Black Mountains. Beautiful range. Actually sold a house over to some people over there not too long ago. Again, this is dirt road area. Your best access route is actually not on Redwall, which goes east to west here. It's actually, if you take Emery Park north-south, go this direction and hit Abrigo, and then hit Estrella. Estrella is paved, so this is a really well-maintained road. As you can see, I have a sedan here that I brought out, and no big deal at all. So this mountain range over here, you have the Wallapies in the distance, and then you have the Surbat mountain range right here. You have incredible views from this property. You're a little higher elevated because you're on the east side of Golden Valley. So there's the bowl, and we're actually just coming out of the bowl like this. We do have a storm head rolling in. You can see all the beautiful storm clouds coming this direction for our monsoons. And we're gonna just kind of take a peek here at the front. You have a pergola and a porch here. I'm actually surprised to see cement on your porch. You had all those wood steps and then cement porchway. I can say that this home is definitely well taken care of. As we come through the house, you'll notice that you immediately have some venting on the floor for your heating, which is a furnace unit that's located actually in the laundry area. Some more ventilation here. We've walked directly into the living room. You do have a window cooling system here. That is something we're gonna need to talk to Mary about for your financing type, but we can make arrangements on that. I feel fairly confident. So we have vaulted ceilings, and they have drywalled this one. So we're not looking at any, you know, hardboard or paneling or any wallpaper, so that's nice. I'm gonna do this a little differently. I normally would walk you right through the kitchen and do the main living areas first, but because the master bedroom is directly off of the living room here, I'm gonna take you through the master bedroom. This is a fantastically sized master bedroom. It would easily accommodate a king-size bed. They look like they have a full in here. Now this is a electric heater, so please note that does not come with the house. That fireplace, you know, that would have to be something handled outside of escrow if you did decide that you wanted it and the seller decided they weren't going to keep it. But again, the vaulted ceilings continue in here. You do have ceiling fans in all the rooms. You have access to your back patio here. And this is an interesting feature. They've actually removed the drywall here into the closet area, which is behind this wall, to allow more natural light inside the bedroom. Really nice touch. Now this is truly what I would call a his and hers bathroom, because we have a full bathroom here, medicine cabinet, sink, and soaker tub with a toilet. And again, you have a window here to add some natural light. Vaulted ceilings continue. You have a vent. But then the closet spans between her bathroom and his bathroom. However you guys would want to divide that up, you and Barbara. Into the closet area. And there is just an astronomical amount of storage and closet space in here. Obviously they use it for crafts and canning goods, board games, things like that. But as we walk through here, you can see straight across the way here is a toilet. This is an updated toilet. I'm seeing the dual flushes on here for the water conservation. And we have a shower in this one. Take a peek in here. Shower seems to be in pretty good shape. As per usual, just needs a good scrub. So I find that a lot. And your vanity is a little bit smaller here on this side with a little less storage. But still a very decent size and with a medicine cabinet. And then this doorway, of course, leads back out into the master bedroom. Another window over here. They've used this as a seating area. I think that's a really great way to utilize the space. And that out overlooks your front patio here. Nice views. As we head back out into the living area, you'll note that we do have a fireplace here. And I didn't see a gas hookup, but I'm hoping that that's what we're looking at. It looks to be gas. See if we have any connections. We do. Okay, so this is gas. You'd probably have to run propane out here. We do not have natural gas service in the Golden Valley area. However, we do have Graves and Feral Gas that both deliver out here. Walking into the kitchen area, we have the laminate surface counters with the tile trim. Lots of storage space in this kitchen. The floors, they're also a laminate, and they've got this flooring here, and then it changes to a different flooring here in the dining area, but we'll get to that here in a minute. I'm very impressed with the amount of cabinetry in here. This is wonderful. They have updated their their faucet. It's a little bit of a coppery finish on it. You do have an Amana dishwasher. Let's take a peek under the sink. I always like to do that to check for any kind of sign of leakage or anything like that. I'm not seeing anything that stands out to me. And I always like to check a drawer or two to see if we have any soft closing anything. Nope, they're just standard. Note that the island is personal property. It's not attached, so that would not stay with the house. You do have a nice propane 5-burner here, so that's awesome. I am not noting a built-in microwave. However, that is something that you could easily put here. So this is a hair stove, or excuse me, stove, refrigerator. So we could ask that that stay. No guarantees, but we can definitely ask. You are vented through your ventilation system outside, so it's not one of those fake vents that just circulates it through the house for you. And they do have updated track lighting here in the kitchen. This is a very nice size informal dining area. Again, they've put in another fireplace that's electric, so that, again, not going to stay. But as you can see, this space not only accommodates this table nicely with lots of room to move around it, they've also got several hutches in here too. So if you have a larger table, I mean, I think you could easily have an 8-seater kitchen table in here, no problem. We have our first bedroom here, which has a little bit of a greenish hue to it, a pale green. And it overlooks the back patio as well. Now this is again a full-size bed. Without the dresser, I think you could easily accommodate a queen in here if you needed to for guests. This is not drywalled. It was paneling that's been painted over. Good sized closet, stretches out. It's hard to see because it is full. She's obviously a crafter quilter. But this whole space here is definitely for closet, which is a nice little size there. We have 4 bedrooms in this house, so the 2 final bedrooms are actually off to the back with the additional bathroom. Your guest bath has been updated. Really nice little sink vanity area. Again, the dual flush toilet. And the tub. Needs a good scrub, but I'm not seeing any chips or dents or dings. A little bit of peeling on the paper here, but that actually looks like it was intentional when they cut it, when they put the wallpaper on. Little window there and some wainscoting. Just some nice touches to this house that were aftermarket. You do have your medicine cabinet. They've hidden it a little bit with some wallpaper. That's an interesting touch. Bedroom number 3 here. You do have a good sized closet, pretty much identical to the other closet in the room we were just in. This room isn't quite as big as the previous spare bedroom that we just saw. You could easily fit a single, double, even a full in here. You might get a little tight with a queen, but it's really a little hard to tell with the amount of shelving in this space. I mean, I really do think that you could accommodate a queen off this wall here, coming straight out fairly easily. The oversized window, again, looking out into your backyard from this particular room. I like that they've continued the vaulted ceilings throughout all the bedrooms. They haven't changed that in any of the rooms that I've seen so far. Bedroom number 4. They have a single in here with a wash basin. Very antique. And again, this is about the same size as the room we were just in. And the closet is a similar size. So we're actually able to get into this one. Now, she did leave refreshments out for us, which is very kind of her, so I will steal a cookie before I go, just to let you know. But as we had headed out to that other room, you have a washroom. And your furnace is working pretty hard here, so I would definitely suggest having a home warranty on this one. Or having it, you know, checked out well by the inspector and see what's going on with that little noise we've got going. Now this refrigerator, freezer, we could ask to have that stay. Whether they'll leave it or not, I don't know. It's a negotiable item, but it's allowable as an appliance. So this is a very old school washer and dryer setup. Mostly just an old school washing machine, I believe. I think this is the first operable one I've ever come across. So, and this may be a concern for you. Maybe this is not the type of unit that you want. We'd have to talk about that, but normally that's a negotiable item on our contract. So I'm trying to just see if we've got any gas hookup here for you to see if it will run gas. And I don't see an extra hookup, so we're looking at basically just water here on this guy. Although I do not know what's behind door number 1. So potential for other hookups back there that I can't see. We also have the electrical panel here. And it's labeled. So rarely do I come across labeled electrical panels. It makes me happy. We are vented in here if you need to turn a vent on while you're doing some laundry. This is a really nice deck. Feels pretty sturdy under my feet. It's screened in, help with bugs and other critters that try to come in. I mean, it's not tiny mesh, but it is a larger mesh I can stick my fingers through. So keep larger animals out, act as a bit of a deterrent. Now this I do not believe is gonna be okay with our inspection, but as you can see, this is not a permanent fix either. It's removable. I need to find out, you know, does the air conditioning that was built into this house work, you know, or did they just add this as an additional cooling feature in the home? So as we walk around, we might be able to find a piece of something out there that tells us whether or not, you know, we have another AC unit. I hear something going. My hope is that that's what we find. That door was a little locked, so we're gonna come out this exit. Ah, wonderful. All right. So I'm wondering if this is maybe a wood box or something else. Ooh, not sure what it is. And it doesn't lift up, so we're gonna ignore that for now. Let's see. So we have our first awning. We have 2 aluminum awnings here for carports on the property. Ah, there's our cooler. That makes me a happy woman. Okay. I'm looking for some footings here to make sure that we've got... Oh, there are footings. We are physically attached, so they are staying with the property. I'm going to try and get some specs off of here for you if I can find the actual label. GMC. We do have a storage shed here. See if it opens up fairly decently. And this looks like about a 10 by 12 storage, 10 by 10. Kind of, I should have judged that from the outside, not the inside. 10 by 10 is what it looks like. Okay. Got a built-in workbench. Storage in the above place if you want to utilize your rafters. Oh, nice. Nice little handle there for that. All right. Get this closed up for us. I want to get this. These are the tags for the manufactured home. We've got that. Everything looks good on this side. I'm going to hook up for the hose. I'm not seeing water damage or swelling anywhere. This is very sturdy, what they've decided to set the manufactured home on. I like that. You have fencing all around the property. It's wire, it's square wire, it's not barbed. This is just a really great little tree here. Little, I say, but it's actually a very large, mature tree in your backyard. Nice pavers leading up to your bench. Looks like maybe they were gonna have another storage or something else over there for that little foundation that was laid. Let's check out this storage building since we're here. Be a little on the nosy side. There we go. All right. So this one's attached as well. This one's a 12 by 10. It has a concrete subfloor, but then a wood on the bottom here. Excuse me, concrete foundation, wood subfloor. I said that totally wrong. Nice little space. Get that locked up for us. All right. They look to be in pretty good shape. Like, you know, they've been taken care of. The whole property just, it has been taken care of, from what I can tell. This, I'd wager, is a chicken coop over here. Some chicken wire on the bottom. So I'm not sure if we'll find some angry hens or what. So we're gonna take a peek and see what we see. Definitely a chicken coop. No chickens. We're chickenless. Great size. Little roost for them and everything. Really did a nice job on this. Yeah, it opened better than it, closed better than it opened. It looks like they may have had some other larger animals here too, based on the fencing. This is all chicken wire right here on this side. Their chickens go a little bit into here. That's enclosed on the top if you do want chickens. Now, I'm not sure about this fenced area over here. It looks like it's fenced off from the neighbors. I'm not certain if it is part of this, owned by this couple here, or if it's, you know, somebody owns that one specifically. I'll have to look on GIS for us. That's something we'll want to know. I'm looking at the roof field from back here. I'm not seeing any missing tiles. Don't quote me on that. We'll leave that to the home inspector, but I don't see any tiles, and I'm not really seeing any curling that's very evident. So, good news there. Check to see what they had going on with this one. Yeah, it looks like they were going to do something here. Not sure exactly what it is. It's curious. Have some nice pine trees there next to the house. Some red wood chips for decoration. I was actually coming out here because I wanted to see if this water spout also had a septic connection for RVs, and I'm not seeing that, but I do see the water here. So if you did want to pull an RV in here for a water hookup, you'd have that. Looks like they have a grapevine and something else. The grapevine's seen better days, but it is still alive. And then this really big bush. I have no idea what it is, I'll be honest. Looks like they have some other trees out here as well. Every once in a while I get lucky and they've left the tags on them and I can tell you what they are. I have no sign of a tag on this one. Unfortunately, no leaves to kind of help identify it. I have a dead fruit up here. Maybe a peach, maybe an apricot, not really sure. I'm not seeing a drip system, so these would have to be hand watered. This one has some life on it still right here, a little bit of green. Just looks like he's in neglect. There's a tag over here or something, and maybe we can see what it is. Huh, blue rug juniper. And that might even be the big tree, so your guess is as good as mine on that one. I decided not to be an arborist as a child, so do have a tag here and nothing on it. Okay, he's got a little life in him. We have another faucet out here. Really nice rocks enclosed. Now that is a Texas umbrella tree. That one I'd know pretty much anywhere. Or, I forget the other name of it. Chinese mulberry, something like that. You also have a water spigot here. And you have another pine. Not sure what this was ever trying to be. Really just a beautiful property. We're about to get some monsoons here, so I'm gonna... Oh, lizard. The locals that you'd be sharing your neighborhood with here. Little lizards and all the good creatures. Just want to give you a view of this side of the house. We've seen the other side. Want to make sure we walk it for you. You know, I'm really not seeing any issues maybe outside of the window evap that could be removed that would not make this doable for a VA loan. To be honest, it looks like maybe somebody hasn't really been able to take care of it recently, but it does look like it's been a property that's been well maintained over the years, just based on the condition. We've got some nice trees. It's quiet out here. I haven't heard any neighbors. You've got nobody to the south of you as of right now, so I mean, even several parcels over, you have nobody to the west of you either. And as we can see from when we were walking in the backyard, the lot to the north of you is vacant as well. So really a good deal of privacy for this area. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything wrong with this side of the wood, and much to note from a readily apparent standpoint. Well, there you have it, Pete. This is a good looking little house. I've got no major concerns that, you know, haven't been noted, and I think that we could definitely do this one all day long for you. So let me know what you think and how you want to proceed, and we'll get going on whatever direction you decide. Talk to you soon, Pete.